Hello there, GHS. This is your incredibly handsome anchorman, Ty Chilcutt. And yes, if you didn't know, I was in the fashion show last week, along with those dapper-looking seniors on the stage. And I know we kind of just started the episode, but if you missed any of it, don't worry. We got you covered.
Now, let's let the show begin.
The whole thing was to help Project Graduation, a fundraiser for the class of 2022 to get one last hoorah after graduation. So to all who paid $3 to see us get dressed up and get down with it, thank you. And hopefully my hair looked good. But back on track, we got weather up first. So let's see what Texas has for us this week.
Welcome back to GHS. I'm your weather person, Bree Taylor. This week we've got highs floating around 60 and lows around mid-30s to low 40s. We also have chances of showers on Monday and Thursday. Make sure to stay dry, and we'll see you next week.
Y'all know the two dudes who first made the you know the two dudes who made the airplane that go woo? Well, yeah, they made history for that. But we also have a student who recently made history with his ability to touch the skies above. Who am I talking about? Jaden Graves, of course. Here's an interview we did with him to give y'all some info on this man's great achievement.
So once I get my private pilot's license, my eventual end goal is to one day become an airline pilot. And I'm already enrolled into Oklahoma State University, which has an even like a continued aviation program where I could continue getting all of my certifications for that.
Hey, Pirate Sports Network, Uke here, kind of filling in this week for Parker. He's out on the baseball field having a big week this week with tournaments. We're going to check that out in a bit. First of all, we want to tell you about Pirate Soccer and Lady Pirate Soccer. It's hard to believe, but this is the last home games for both of them. Tuesday night for the guys, Friday night for the girls will be their last games, senior night and all the festivities going on around there. Hopefully, one of these guys can sneak into the playoffs. We've got some incredible things going on down at the Pirate Pavilion and powerlifting. Let's go check it out. All right, Pirate Nation, we're now down in the Pirate Pavilion. You guys might not realize it, but we have both teams, guys and girls, district champions in powerlifting. Both of them last weekend competing in the regional meet. This week, we're going to find out how many of them qualified for the state meet because we had a huge season this year. Let's go check out softball. Everything's right. It's springtime. Softball, huge tournament this past weekend. Great successes for your Lady Pirates. Most importantly, on Friday night, the 11th, they opened district play. It's hard to believe we're already to that point. They're going to be traveling to Wichita Falls for that first game, and then the week after, during spring break, they will have their first home district game. Lady Pirates softball getting it on. Balls are flying out of here. Good, I got to come out of this, and it's springtime in G-Town. Time for some Pirate baseball. Guys are real busy. They've been busy last weekend at the Northwest Tournament. This weekend, they're going to be traveling to the Southwest Tournament. Baseball season in Texas. After that, during the spring break, there's going to be a lot of action going on right here at historic Tidwell Field. We got Parker going to be coming back to you next week because he's been busy playing baseball. Uke reporting here for the Pirate Sports Network. Go Pirates!
Welcome to the second episode of Pirate Polls, the show where I ask unimportant questions and you give me answers. For our second episode, we have 21 responses. That's twice as many as last time. On to the questions. For our first question, we have, which power would you rather have, flight or invisibility? 12 people voted for flight and the other 9 voted invisibility. When asked to justify their answer, someone in favor of flight said, "I'd love to travel places quickly without taking time to plan trips and driving." On the other hand, someone in favor of invisibility said, "Invisibility is easy because if I want to run away from my problems, I can just disappear." For our next question, we have, Which do you prefer, ketchup or mustard? Ketchup seems to be the majority, with 14 people voting for it. Mustard, on the other hand, only has 7 votes. When asked to justify their answer, an anonymous voter who prefers ketchup said, "It just has more flavor and it's sweeter." On the other hand, Alexander Funk, who voted mustard, said, "There are so many varieties of mustard to fit every occasion, from a nice brown whole grain mustard on a pastrami sandwich to honey mustard on chicken tenders." Lastly, we asked our voters, which are cooler, Knights, Cowboys, or Ninjas? Ninjas and Cowboys tied with 8 votes each, while Knights only had 5 votes. When asked to justify their answer, an anonymous voter in favor of Ninjas said, "Ninjas are the warriors of the night." While an anonymous voter in favor of Cowboys said, "Wouldn't be Texas without the occasional yee yee to save us from trouble." Lastly, Bree, who voted Knights, said, "Knights are just kind of more romantic and they're more interesting, I think." Thank you for tuning in to our second episode of Pirate Polls. If you want to vote in the next episode, scan this QR code with any device of your choosing to be directed to the poll. However, keep in mind that you must be signed into a Granbury ISD account to vote. See you next time!
Well, hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Crow's Nest News. Make sure to follow all our social medias to stay up to date with what's going on, and make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell to be notified of any future videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.